Good morning, all P5 students. I'm Satron Lee. Uh, how are you today? Okay, I will. We will start directly. Chapter 1 about nouns. You know. In this chapter, actually, there are 3 or 4 parts that we will discuss about. Okay, let's go to the first part. You know that when we talk about nouns, first we discuss about singular and plural. Singular means tunggal, plural means jamak. There are several rules that we should know about change singular nouns into plural nouns. Like you can see from this slide. Yeah, you see, for regular nouns, we just add s. Okay. But the nouns with or ends with s, ch, sh, x or z, or z, we can add es. Yeah, you see, like bus become buses, and match become 2 matches. Okay, let's continue. If the nouns ends in f or fe, yeah, we make it into plural by removing f or fe and then add with ves, like one leaf become 2 leaves, leaves, and one wolf become 2. We remove f, become 2 wolves, wolves. Okay, next. If the noun ends in vowel plus y, for example, one day, one key, and etc., it become, for example, one day become 2 days, because before y there is a is vowel, become, we just add s, and then one key. Before vowel Y we have E, so we just put S, become 2 keys. Okay. Next, if the noun ends in consonant plus Y, like city, baby, story, you see. Yeah, before consonant, before Y we have consonant. T, B, R, T, R. Yeah, we will remove Y and add with IES. For example, one city, we remove Y, become, and we add with IES, become 2 cities. And one more example, one baby, we remove Y and then replace with I plus ES, become 2 babies. We go to the right. In plural, we also can see that when we change singular into plural, you will find irregular form. For example, man become man, child become children, foot feet, tooth become teeth, mouse mice, person people. Okay, next. If the noun ends in vowel plus o, we just simply add s. For example, one zoo become 2 zoos, one radio become 2 radios. Yeah, you see. Vowel zoo before o is o, and radio before o there is I. Yeah, vowel plus o. We just simply add s. Okay, and the nouns ends in consonant plus O, we add es. For example, hero, you see, before consonant, before O, we have consonant R, and then in echo, we have consonant H before O, echo. Yeah. One hero, two heroes, one echo, two echoes. And then the last for this, there is exception. Yeah, there is no change. When we change the singular into plural, it's still the same. For example, one sheep become two sheep, one deer two deer, one fish two fish, one series two series, one species to two species. Okay, that's all the first slide that I have discussed. You will have exercise 1 with the answer, exercise 2 with the answer. Now we go to the next slide about countable and uncountable nouns. I will tell you first the meaning of countable and uncountable. Countable means you can count it. Yeah. Uncountable, you cannot count it. Yeah. You see? First, countable nouns have a singular and plural form. For example, a tree and two trees. Yeah, you must remember the characteristic of countable nouns. And the second characteristic is can use a singular verb or a plural verb. You see, the book is old, the books are old. Okay, we can use singular verb or a plural verb. Okay, now we go to uncountable nouns. The characteristic of uncountable nouns is have only one form, no plural. Okay, just singular. For example, butter, stay butter, not butters. That's wrong. Okay, let's continue. The second characteristic of uncountable nouns is always use a singular verb. Yeah, for example, sugar is sweet. Singular verb here is is. Okay, next. The third characteristic of uncountable noun is cannot use an or a number before them. Here is the example. A rice we cannot use like that. We cannot use a bread or two rice or two bread. We cannot use an or a number. Okay, let's continue. At below, we want to discuss deeper or more details about uncountable nouns are. Here, uncountable nouns are often, there are 6. Yeah, can be abstract ideas, cannot touch, like love, freedom, education, luck, health, beauty, music, thunder, and then made of smaller parts: sugar, rice, salt, sand, flour, dirt, dust, traffic, grass, spaghetti. And then next, some food that can cut into small parts like bread, fish, cheese, chocolate, meat, bacon, food, ham. And then fourth is liquids or gases: water, milk, wine, oil, coffee, rain, soup, air, smoke, blood, juice, fog. And the fifth is materials. Things are made up of these materials in this world, in this earth, like wood, glass, paper, gold, silver, ice, iron, cotton, wool, steel. You know this all. And then the last, that this is always uncountable. Yeah, you must be careful. What is that? Furniture, advice, work, news, information, luggage, and money, and etc. There are not others. Okay. After this, yeah, like usual, we have exercise 4 with the answer until number 35. Exercise 5, yeah, and then nah, this is much and many, a lots of and lots of. Yeah, I will explain fast about this. The most important you must know about much and many. Much is for uncountable and many for uncountable. Sorry, I'll repeat. Much is for uncountable, many for countable. Yeah, much for all uncountable nouns, many for all plural. Yeah, because many means banyak, so it's more than one. So we will use plural countable nouns. Yeah, I will read the most above. Yeah, we will not talk about a lot of or lots of. Yeah, you know the meaning of much and many. A large quantity of something. Jumlah yang banyak dari sesuatu. Much and many are mainly used in negative sentences or questions. They are not common in affirmative sentences, though still possible. Ya, di sini dikasih tahu. Biasanya lebih sering digunakan pada kalimat negatif atau pertanyaan. Tidak umum digunakan pada kalimat positif, walaupun itu mungkin. Ya. Like just now, much is used with uncountable, many is used with plural countable. Okay, let's go to the next slide about how many and how much. Yeah. When will we use how much and how many? Yeah. Let's see. When we want to know the quantity or amount of something, we ask questions starting with how much are and how many. Yeah, we go first with how much. When we use how much, we want to know quantity or amount. For example, how much plus uncountable noun. For example, how much sugar would you like? How much time do we have to finish? Did you know that sugar and time is uncountable noun? And then how much money and milk? That's all are uncountable noun. Okay. We can use also how much when we want to know the price, harga. Yeah. If we use this, we will use singular or plural noun because we want to know the price. Yeah, harga. It's okay for singular or plural noun. For example, how much is this address for singular noun? How much are these shoes for plural noun? Did your jacket cost? How much did your jacket cost and how much will it cost me? Okay, now we go to how many. We use how many when we want to know the quantity or amount, but in this one we must use after how many plural countable noun. You can see the example, how many days are there in January? How many students are in this room? How many books did you buy? How many cousins do you have? Days, student, books, cousins are all countable, and plural more than one, so plural countable. Okay, continue. The noun is often omitted in the question when it's obvious what we are talking about. Yeah, you can see, I would like to buy some cheese, A, and B, how much would you like? Yeah, and then I need some coins, and then the partner who will reply will ask like this, how many do you need? Because the one who replied know that you mean about coins, you mean about cheese. Then I need some sugar, and then the one who reply you will answer how much do you need. In this case we talk about sugar. There will be exercise 6 with the answer. Yeah, I hope you will not see first the answer of this exercise because you will not learn. You try first, then you check the answer. And then also at exercise 8 about a little or a few. Yeah, before that I want to tell you about a little or a few. It's actually the same, yeah. A little is for uncountable, a few is for countable. For example, you see number one, music. Music is uncountable, so you must use a little. And you know, songs we can count. This is countable noun, so we use a few. Okay, next. This is about article. Yeah. In this chapter, we will talk about three articles. A, an, with the. We talk about a and an first. Discuss about the difference between a and an. You see here the slide, this slide. A or an have the same meaning. Yeah. A and er are indefinite articles. Yeah. Tidak tentu, tidak pasti. The difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. Yeah, you must remember not the letter but the sound. Yeah, you see there are consonant sound with vowel sound. Yeah, you see a book, a car, a dog, a frog, a lemon, a truck. That's all consonant sound. B, C, D, F, L, T. And if with vowel sound, an apple, egg, insect, orange, umbrella, actor. It's all vowel sound. It's all vowel sound. A, E, I, O, U, A. Okay, that's all we use an apple, an egg, an insect, an orange, an umbrella, an actor. Okay, now you must be careful because there is an exception for this. The sound of the letter is important. Yeah, remember, yeah, not the letter but the sound. For example, a house. You see? Yeah, a house is consonant sound, but for our, yeah, the H at the beginning of our is silent, so we will not read or pronounce this word hour, but our. Yeah, the H at the beginning is silent, so because we pronounce our vowel sound, we will use an. Hopefully you understand. And for the next, an uncle, you know, uncle with university. Both are vowel letter, but the sound is different. Because for uncle, we use vowel sound. But for university, the U at the beginning of the university sounds like U. You know U? U is consonant sound. So we must use e, not an university but a university. Yeah. Okay, next continue. This rule applies to all words after a or an, including adjective adverbs. Remember, including adjective adverbs, not only noun. For example, a cold day for adjective, a very is adverb, crazy person, an easy lesson is adjective, easy is an adjective, and interesting class is adjective also. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, you see, there is an exercise you will see. Yeah, actually, for the I don't we don't need another slide to explain. Yeah, when we use the for specific statements, and then we do not use the for general statements. Actually, this is very easy. For example, I will give you two numbers. For example, flowers. Flowers in that vase are beautiful. Because this is specific in that vase, di pot itu atau di vas pot bunga itu, so we use the. But for B, flowers are beautiful is general statement. Bunga-bunga. Yeah, we know that most of flowers are beautiful. And for number two, you see mountains word. Mountains are beautiful. Yeah, you see. Gunung-gunung, pegunungan adalah indah. And this is general statement. But for B, you see the mountains in Colorado. Yeah, you see specific statement in Colorado are beautiful. So because this is specific, we use the. Okay, let's continue. You may do the rest. Okay, continue. In this exercise, is exercise 11, you will see that you sometimes will not use the at all or no article is necessary. Yeah, I will give you the next explanation for this. Okay, next continue. This is some mistakes that we common mistake we sometimes or often do in English, in written or speaking. Okay, the exercise with the answer you can see, yeah, the problems with the answer at the right. And then I think this is the last exercise for you about two-word verbs. Verbs with two words because followed by preposition. Yeah, there will be different. It will give you different meanings. Okay, I think that's all for today. Hopefully you enjoy. God bless you all. Bye bye.